Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, introducing you to another discussion about Call of Duty Black Ops 2. In the background you're going to be watching some gameplay from a series that I titled One Man vs Domination. The series is pretty simple. I join a game of domination without a party and I hopefully turn the tide of the match and we win in the end. Sometimes I do this impressively, other times it's a goddamn struggle, gritting your teeth and bearing it, getting 30 deaths, but either way it's usually quite entertaining and it gives me an excuse to talk about some of these Black Ops 2 topics that you might see on a lot of other channels, but this is literally the only time I'm going to cover them until the game comes out. And this one is going to be the perk list, which I have up in front of me, and this is the second time I've seen the list. I've only recently seen it today, so this is all pretty new to me. So the perk slot 1, the blue perks, look pretty interesting. The first one we've got is lightweight, which we all know what lightweight does. They've also added the no fall damage to it, which I can't remember if that was lightweight pro, but it probably was in the past. There's flak jacket again, which we know about. There's Blind Eye from Mw3, which I'm not the biggest fan of, mainly because air support in Mw3 was really neutered thanks to things like that and Assassin, so I'm not too sure how I feel about that choice, because on Black Ops you could always guarantee getting some awesome gameplays with air support, and it doesn't really work on this game. And what happened is there was a change in like the dichotomy of how the gameplays worked. Instead of people running the kill streaks, they ran specialist and they went for the Moab gameplays, and it was all about the gun kills. And while that is awesome, sometimes it's fun to see things in the sky and, you know, see these crazy explosions, and I do think it makes it more exciting. There's a time and a place for watching gun skill, which I do enjoy as well, but at the same time I also like watching Sandy Ravage drop, you know, AC-130s on people, so you have to have a good balance, I think. Next one is Hardline, which we know all about, and then Ghost. So interesting here that they've put both Blind Eye and Ghost in the same class, which is definitely a good idea, but once again it doesn't look like you're sacrificing much if you use Ghost, because a lot of people don't care about Hardline that wear Ghost, a lot of people don't care about Flat Jacket or Lightweight, so will this prove to be the perk that everybody despises again like it was in Black Ops 1? And I do know a lot of people blamed Ghost for things that were probably their own fault, but who knows? They have done some interesting things with it, Treyarch, to try and counter the camping tendencies of the players that use it. It does say it will only not detect you when you're moving, but how many steps is the baseline for this, so it's going to take some testing to find out how functional the perk is, but I'm excited to see what they've done, because they're thinking about, you know, the flow of the game, because there's nothing worse than nobody fucking moving on Call of Duty, because the games go to time limits and it sucks. Perk slot 2 is the green slots this time around, which is interesting. And in the first one we've got something called Hardwired, which it's pretty much like Assassin Pro, apparently. It stops you from being detected by counter UAVs and EMPs, and you can use your score streaks while you are EMP'd, so that's a pretty cool perk. I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out. Scavenger's the same, but it's got one little addendum which is amazing. You do not leave a scavenger pack if you're killed by an explosive, so anybody trying to exploit any kind of explosive weapon a la the noob tube, it's not going to work, and that is fantastic. You'll not be able to stack claymores. I think it's a good idea for balance. The next slot is Cold Blooded. This is invisible to enemy targeting systems, target finder, sensor grenades, and the player enemy controlled air support can't target you normally, so a lot of stealth perks in this game, a lot of perks that allow people to be sneaky. I'm not too sure how much I like that, because I'm kind of old-fashioned. I like the Quake mentality of everybody's running around, luminous colours, firing rockets at each other, but we'll soon see if it impacts the gameplay all that often. The next one is one I'm really looking forward to using. It's called Fast Hands. It allows you to swap your weapons faster than normal. Equipment and grenades can also be used faster, and you can safely throw back enemy grenades. So it's kind of like Flat Jacket Pro, but you've also got all these benefits, which I'm probably going to use Fast Hands the most, I think, out of that. I'll definitely use Scavenger, Fast Hands, and then the final one, which is one I'm going to use a lot, is called Toughness. With this perk, you flinch less when shot by the enemy. So that is essentially hardened pro, and really, really useful when you're getting, you know, on target with another player who's just as good as yourself at aiming, because the flinch on these games can make you lose every gunfight you're in, especially if your connection's a little bit slower than your opponent. You're going to need every advantage you can get, so that's going to be a used perk, I guarantee. The people that want to play, you know, to a certain skill level, definitely going to rock that one. But the final perk slot is the now orangey yellow gold one, and the first one is one I can't wait to use, called Dexterity. It makes you climb ladders, mantle over objects, 50% faster than normal. You can also aim after sprinting and recover quickly from melee strikes, so it's kind of you know, what's it called, steady aim pro benefits, all combined with faster movement. And I'm all about the speed. I like to run around the maps. I like to, you know, throw an SMG on and just terrorize people's spawns, because that's what I used to do in Call of Duty 4, and I do believe some of the games have been more difficult to do that. Like on Modern Warfare 3 I can't really do it because I don't know the spawns, because I don't play enough, so I just end up getting shit stomped. But the next one is Engineer. This is kind of like Hacker and Sitrep. It allows you to re-roll the care packages, it allows you to booby trap them, and you can see equipment through walls. The next one is something I'm going to use a lot, Dead Silence. We all know what that's about, love it. Then you've got Extreme Conditioning. Yeah, exactly the same as normal with the looks. Tac Mask, which is great. Can't wait to use Tactical Mask when I play with a full party on Domination. That's going to be fun times. Or Demolition, because if there's anything like Radiation, where you're underground, where the rocket opens out, and all it is stun grenades and flash grenades, that's going to make for some pretty hectic fights. And then there's Awareness, which is combining Sitrep, and it is literally make enemies at least 4 times louder than normal. So this could be really interesting, and if this is as good as it could be, it might completely counteract Ninja. Or Dead Silence, sorry, so I'm probably going to stick with Dead Silence or Awareness, because that's kind of the way I play. But I'm going to play with everything, and because it's a Black Ops game, it means I can also do a lot of experimenting in combat training. And anybody that knows me, I love combat training. When my internet connection goes to shit and I just can't kill anyone online, I go to combat training, I bump the difficulty up on the bots, and I just practice with different weapons, because there is nobody online who will shoot you half as fast as the bots do when you put that difficulty up, because they have perfect aim. And believe it or not, it might not get you used to fighting humans and the way humans behave, but it's going to get you better at getting on target quickly and killing people. So it's fantastic practice, and I'm going to be giving every perk, every weapon, everything extensive practice to see if it has any function, and I will be keeping you informed of what I find. So the last thing to speak about is the kill streaks, or the score streaks, but you're going to see that in the next video, guys, because I only have 50 seconds left. There's just been a host migration as I finally get my kill streaks. I bring the Predator missile down, pick up that split screener. You'll notice I've got somebody's G36. I hate that fucking iron sight. It looks like you're looking through a keyhole. Swap it out for a Scar that's got bling on it, so it's got the double attachments. See the spawn point over here. Pick up a quick 2-piece to get the Reaper. Lay down over here by the picnic benches, or the wicker seats and what have you. Call in the Reaper. Know where they're spawning, so I try to hit some people. But I believe the game is about to end, and we managed to pull it off and get the victory. But thanks for watching, guys. I do have quite a lot of Modern Warfare 3 content stocked up. The reason that I don't upload it too frequently is A, I have more priority videos right now, and B, a lot of my stuff is on the same 3 to 4 levels, and a couple of people complained, so I don't berate you with, you know, Jungle, Village, and Mission. No, sorry, Mission, Village, and like one other map that I can't remember right now. But thanks for watching anyhow, and you take care now.